I'm Ivan. I hail from South Carolina. I traveled two states. Come to Alabama, Center of Hope. Had no clue what I was walking into. I was 16. I turned 17 while I went there. I felt curiosity for about the first month, but I didn't really get it. My mind was still elsewhere. My mind was still trying to grab onto that last little hope of, well, maybe I don't have to live a completely good life, because I still craved that bad stuff. And after about 2 months of being there, I smashed out, I left. Abel came and picked me up. I went home. Things were terrible. Things had gotten 10 times worse. I violated my probation, and I thought I was about to get locked up. But I will say that in probably the last 2 weeks of the 30 days that I had to wait before even getting a chance to go back to the center, I sort of calmed down. I forced myself to sit still. And dude, I prayed that entire time, man. Praying hard for another chance, for everything to just kind of fall together against all odds, and it did. My court date, we were driving to my court date, and I was fully prepared to have to go spend, however, probably stay in juvenile until I was an adult. And I heard that Josh was coming to my court date. He came and he spoke on my behalf, and I remember it was a little Zoom conference, man. The judge looking at me over a computer screen, and I had this little epiphany that he could lock me up through that tiny computer just as easily as he could in person. And it kind of, my heart fell into my stomach, man. But Josh was there, he spoke his piece, my parents said what they had to say. And I didn't say anything, really. I didn't have anything to say. And they gave me another chance, man. They put more stipulations on it. Like they said, basically guaranteed if you leave this time, you will be detained. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So I went to the center, stayed there. I went in August, stayed till February, stayed past that, but in February my probation ended, so that was a big plus. I turned 18 while I was there. That was another milestone I hit while I was sort of there, calming down, getting things together. That was cool. And then shortly after that I hit transition and I came here. Now I'm just working, man. I'm having to figure out things that I've never had to figure out before. Things that have either been done for me or things that I completely ignored as far as responsibilities. But now, for lack of better words, I can't ignore them anymore. They're there. There's stuff I have to take care of, but it's really it's a beautiful thing. Because now that my concerns are elsewhere, there's a lot more room for living, actually living, planning for the next week instead of just the next day. And then after you get that week down, you're planning months into the future. You're able to plan for stuff. Now life isn't quite so chaotic after you get God, after you get Christ, after you kind of let go, man. You don't have so much control anymore. But that He's looking out.